My name's Dan Allen, and I save old buildings with my business called STOP, and that's an acronym for Save the Old Properties. As we speak, I've got 5 historical buildings. So we are at the Randolph County Asylum, built in 1899, and we rent it out for any venue.
To be honest with you, whether it's night or day, if there's something around, I've been grabbed during the day, I've been grabbed at night, been scratched here at night. So it really doesn't matter what time of day it is, especially if there's a lot of people, there's not too much activity. But when you're by yourself, sometimes you really feel all the activity that's around here.
Probably see some strange things in here. One of the strange things you see is bars in the window. That's one of the big things that sticks out more than anything else. Another thing is a broom across them pipes. It is the only room here that's got bars in the window. What they had here was in 1938. 1938. There was a lady in here that was completely off her rocker. I mean, way off. She was bad news. 8 years before they put her in here, her husband had died, and he had syphilis, and so she does, okay? And it's eating her brain. So she was upstairs on the first floor, and actually, she was doing pretty good, except every once in a while she comes screaming out of her room, ranting and raving and crying and ripping her clothes and everything else. So this is a mom and pop operation. There's no trained psychiatrist here. So they really don't know what to do with her. So what they do is they remember that they've got this room down here with the bars in the window. They put her in here. And they leave her door unlocked through the day so she can come, go get her meals, run to the bathroom, whatever, socialize and everything when she's around. And but at night, they close the doors and lock it. Her name's Ida Gunkel. And this is fact. I've got a newspaper clippings up at the museum. So there's nothing made up about this. This is real. So her bed was right here. And one night Mrs. Thornburg was locking her in, and Ida asked her for a broom. Well, obviously it's dirty in here, so she didn't see anything wrong with giving her a broom. They give her a broom, and Miss Thornburg locked the door, went upstairs, went to bed, come back down at 5:30 the next morning to unlock it so Ida can go get her breakfast, and Ida's dead. She is hanging from this broom. And what she had done was that she took a strip off of her mattress and tied it around that broom, stood on her bed, which made her head go up above the pipes, and tied it around her neck. And then she stepped off. And the strange part about this is, when Mrs. Thornburg found her the next morning, she had succeeded. She was definitely dead. Her feet was on the ground. And so that created a dilemma to me, okay? And I'm wanting to know is when she stepped off and dropped, did it break her neck and kill her then? And she hung there and that bed ticking stretched and let her down? Or did she mistie it? And she's actually standing on the ground as soon as she stepped off, and did she lean into it on purpose to do herself in? Now, we brought in several K2 meters, the spirit boxes, and everything else in here, and that leads you to believe that she did indeed just lean into it. Now, This is a good room right here. If you happen to hear a little boy talking to you, sounds like he's about 8 years old. His name is Noah. And Noah was in this room in 1943 with his mother. And Noah got the old-fashioned measles. We've all probably had the old-fashioned measles or whatnot. I did, anyhow. They don't kill you today, but they did in the 1940s. And Noah died in this room, 8 years old. And a girl who used to work with us had 2 little girls that could actually see things and hear things. And every time they would come out here, they would come down here to this room. We didn't have toys or nothing in it. But every time they come out here to this room, and they come back telling us about Noah. And he wants some toys to play with. Now these are just little girls. Noah wants some toys to play with. And then they'd run back down here. The only one I have actually seen move is the one that looks like it's a 1940s era toy. It makes sense to me, you know? Of course, a ball's a ball. But you notice what it is, you've got a stomp on it right there. And so what I do is I'll put that stomp right there in a crack on a tile. And then I'll go and come back the next day when I know there's not been anybody out here at night and see if that's moved. One time, I have actually seen it roll forward and be up there. Noah? I don't know. The little girl say he's here. So, and that toy moved, for sure. So, I don't know. But I do know that a lot of people spend the night here, ghost hunting. That's why there's chairs in here. Because they come in here with their spirit boxes and tape players and stuff. And Noah talks to them. They pick up some really cool EVPs in this room, talking to this little boy. It really is. So.
You know, if you're into the ghost hunting, if you're into the paranormal, you know, there's a big community of us, so it's really worth coming over here to check it out.